talking with you, you were telling me about jobs you've had in the past that helped prepare you for your teaching job when you taught corporate communication. You started the corporate communication program here, but you taught English courses and all these other things here at Mercy. Tell me about some of those jobs in public relations you had, or in advertising, etc.
Yeah, yes, my professional career kind of had two parts to it. The first part was doing all of that stuff, and the second part was teaching all of it. So I worked as a freelancer for an advertising agency. I taught GED classes. I had as a client, I started my own company, Black Forest Communications, and had as the major client the largest cemetery in Westchester, which is Kensico Cemetery. And people would say, well, what kind of communications or PR does a cemetery need?
I know, really, they're all passed away.
Who's going to complain, right? But we have famous people that are buried there: Sergei Rachmaninoff, Danny Kaye, Tommy Dorsey, and Bancroft. We do tours. I do their annual report, their employee newsletter. So I had all of that experience in my toolbox, so to speak. Yeah. So when I got a position working as an adjunct for Mercy, teaching business communications, and that was at the White Plains campus, Peter Slater, who was the dean at the campus at the time, came to me and said that they were thinking about establishing a communications major at the campus. He knew I taught in that area. Could I help him kind of figure out what the curriculum would look like? So worked on that. And then he said, okay, I think we have enough students to actually run this. Can you help us find the teachers for that? I said, okay, so we worked on that. And then he said, well, now that we have the teachers, can you help us figure out the textbooks for these courses? So we worked on that. And then that became that cohort program. It was a degree completion program only at the White Plains campus. And I saw how impactful a cohort program can be, so that when people get discouraged or they feel overwhelmed, they've got their classmates to encourage them and to keep them going.
Right. Yeah. And they're moving through the program at the same time, so it's a focused group of people.
Yep.
Which has a lot of good things, because and so they don't fall off. If they fall off the rails, you can help them back on the rails, or other students could help them back on the rails. And you look at their strengths and pair them with other people that have certain weaknesses. And at the end of the semester, you have two really strong students, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.